Hey everybody, it's Billy the Crafty Floridian. I am so sorry. I am just so um and I can't seem to get myself together here. And I'm in my living room because I had to move my computer into the living room. And let me tell you what happened. Let me see if I can pull this up just a little bit. There we go. Here we go. Let's get intimate. Close and intimate. I I think it was what day was it? It was either Thursday or Friday. Maybe it was Friday. We had a thunderstorm, and the storm hadn't even really started yet. But let me make sure you can hear me. Let me make sure my sound is up all the way. Uh, yes, it's up all the way, so you can hear me. Ooh, ding ding. So anyway, I was taking a nap in my chair, and I was out like a light. All of a sudden, a big crack, and the building shook a little bit, and I didn't even realize what was going on because Abby came out of the craft room and she jumped on me on my belly, and of course that goes boom boom boom, boom and woke me up, and lightning hit the the roof, and it hit the cable antenna thing that goes up. Well, I heard this crack come from my TV, and it it's gone. The TV's died. It's gone, and I have to bury it. And it's yeah, it looks like it fried the motherboard and all that stuff. So I called to see, how much it would cost to have somebody come out and look at it, replace it, and all that stuff. Well, it's I think it's a 50-inch TV. So it would be. And so I got a quote. So I went on and I said, well, they're having the Fourth of July sales and all that good stuff. So I will just check in to see what's available. So I went to Best Buy and all that stuff, and then I went to Walmart. I saw the same TV at Walmart, which was a lot cheaper than the one at Best Buy. Exact same, the same model number and everything, for 55-inch TV. So I said, okay, I'll get a 55-inch TV. They're cheap. This one's only it was like $289 or something like that. I said, great, this is great. I'll get a 55-inch TV and have it be here tomorrow. So the next day I get a knock on the door, and there was this huge box. They sent me a 65-inch TV. And right now, it's sitting here in the middle of the floor. The old TV is sitting up there in the same spot. And I'm thinking, now I can't do this by myself. And I started thinking, okay, let's see, is there any able-bodied men in this building? I said, no, he can't walk. No, he's got a cane. No, he probably can't lift anything. No, he's probably high on drugs. I'm going down the list of the ones that I known or seen or whatever. So I said, okay, now let's go to able-bodied women. I striked out on that one too. So I'm sitting here laughing at myself, going, it is such a bitch to be old and not have any young people around to help you out or anybody to help you out. So the box is so wide that you're just supposed to lift up the box. It just automatically comes, and I can lift one side, but I can't. It has to be leveled, when you lift it. So you got to have somebody else on the other end. So I haven't hooked it up yet. Haven't taken the old one down. I've been doing a little measuring because 65-inch TV is from corner to corner. It's diagonal. That's how you measure TVs. So my shelf that I have, I can take off the shelf above it if it's tall. and but I can't until I get the things on, the legs on, to figure out how big it is. So we were out. I'm out of. I was out of TV, and then the cable went out. So the following day, the cable came back on in my place, but some of the other places it didn't, and it's just been a fiasco. It's a mess. It is just a mess. So that's why I haven't done anything. And then I had to move my computer in here. I got a little 20-inch. I have a 32-inch in the bedroom, but it's up high, and I just didn't think I was strong enough to bring it down. So every time I start to do something, my back starts to hurt. And so I gotta get this done. So I just haven't felt real good today. So I said, well, I'll just rest today, like I did yesterday and the day before and the day before. And then I'll try to get this organized. I mean, it's a big, but it's real thin, you know. It's it'll be like sitting in a movie theater. And I thought, did they really mean to? I mean, I don't know if they sold out of the 55-inch and said, oh hell, just give her a 65. And it's just it's not. I don't think it's a smart TV. No, because I didn't want a smart TV. I just want a plain old TV. Oh my God. And basically for YouTube and movies and stuff like that. So this is going to be a great movie TV. I said maybe if I knocked out the wall between the bedroom and the living room, that would give me enough space. Get me further. But, it'll work out all right. It'll work out fine. So I feel kind of bad I hadn't put out, about our Christmas in July auction. I've been working on stuff. My yo-yo blanket is so big. It's in a basket right now. I finished the main part of the yo-yo blanket. Now I'm doing the edging. And I'm putting sort of like 3, 2, and then 1, like a triangle. And then that's going to go on 2, and then skip 1, and then 2, this way. And it'll go all the way around. So it'll have like little drops of triangles around it. So one side of it, I had enough made that one side is pinned. I haven't sewn it yet. Because if I work on it, I'm going to have to turn the air condition down because it's quite heavy and it gets quite warm. But it's a beautiful piece of work. I can't believe it. So I will be definitely showing that, hopefully. I haven't worked on it in the last 3 days. I've been resting my hands. I've got a callus on this thing from manually sewing all those little suckers. And then my joints right here and here get hot and red, and so does if you can see it sticking up there. So the arthritis is just popped out. So I'm resting my hands for a few days, and then I'll get back on that. It's over there. You can't see it. I made a purse, and I'm making this one. I ordered some of these bottoms, these leather bottoms, and this is cotton, and it's a thick cotton, like a 6 or something, and it's really holding up nice. You can see I'm still working on it. I'm probably going to go up a couple more rows. And this stitch is a made-up stitch. You know how I am. I can't do anything right. But it's just a made-up stitch. And look how pretty it's coming out. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. So then I have to I'll do a row, a row in the holes around it just to close up the gap. And you can see it looks nice inside. Look at that. Nice and tight. So what happened to my hook? Oh, here it is. So I only have this one and another one, and I just haven't decided yet. I've got some. Oh, did I bring that in with me? Everything's falling off, but I haven't decided. You can't see that, but I might put these on there. So, on each side, some little bamboos, little bamboo. So I think this is what I'm going to do with this. This was a gift, a happy mail to me, and it looks pretty sturdy, very sturdy. It's called Arch Bamboo Handles, 5.5 by 4. So you don't want this too big. So I'm about ready to wrap this up and then put these on. So that's going to be very pretty. I just like the way the stitch came out. It's interesting. I love the way I did it. The other one's over there, but I'd have to get up and show it to you. I got some happy mail. Some pretty happy mail. Wait till you see it. So I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm okay. We're just having, almost every day, we're having thunderstorms and lightning. And the way this is up, it just catches the lightning like crazy. So I think they're still working on the building. We had one lady that got caught in the elevator on the second floor. So the fireman came in. Cuties, cuties. Eye candy, baby. The fireman came in and they went up to the second floor and got Jean out. Jean is a health care worker for Joan up on the second floor. So she was a little shook up, but she took the stairs and got in her car and left. So, yeah. And then Joan's on the second floor, so her daughter came and got her. Because it's hard when you're up and you can't use the elevator to get up and down. So her daughter came and got her and took her to her place until the elevator is fixed. I think it's fixed. I'm not sure. I haven't even been outside the door, to tell you the truth, except to get that 65-inch television. So, but I really like these. They came in different colors, and I think there was like 2 different colors of brown, and then there's the red and the white, and then I started this other one. It has it's sort of black bottom, and they're leather. But I don't like I'll show you. I haven't worked on my blanket anymore because really what's taking up all my time was that daggone yo-yo blanket. But see this, and it's pretty, but it's 100% nylon, and it slips. And then I thought, now if I have to double it up, it's what I did. Yeah, I doubled it up, and it's I don't know. It's just I just don't like. I think it'd be pretty, once it's done and everything. But it just it's so hard to work with. And if you stop it, and if you don't put a stopper in it, the whole thing will zip right out with this nylon. So I think I'm just going to frog this, and then I have some more other cottons that I've been working with. But I found my tub of cotton, and I used that for the other bag. I should lean over it. Wait a minute, let me get this. But they give you, I think there's five. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, five in a package. And it was only a few bucks, but it's leather. It smells like leather, and it has holes, and it has real tiny holes on the outside if you want to use the tiny holes, or these particular books. And I went on YouTube and I found a YouTube thing to see how other people use this, and which was very informative, and it really helped me out. I have used these before, but I didn't like the gap, and so what they did is they either did a slip stitch around first before they went into the holes, and I did that on the. Let me show you the other purse. Tag on it. So this will be the second one. The other one's multicolored, and I just make them up as I go because that's how I like doing stuff. I've got my working punch nightgown on. Not nightgown, but hang in there. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, I might as well get my Happy Meal. Well, I got my Happy Meal right here. I'll show it to you. Well, I've got your attention. Okay. So let me put my seat back. I have to be careful. Okay, this is the first I made, and it's see, this is the bottom, and see they went around with a slip stitch to fill in that holes, and I just made it up. I thought this would be cute. Has a drawstring, and you can do whatever you want with it. But I love the front post. There's the front post. Just did a little design on it, and here's the inside. I didn't line these. They're nice and cotton. They'll stretch out better if you don't put but this is 100% cotton. I think this was, from Hobby Lobby cotton. I don't, maybe it wasn't. I can't, no, it was cotton. No, cotton cakes, I think, from somebody else. I don't know my yarns. I know Super Saver, but yeah. So I love the colors. Isn't that pretty? And this was the bottom color, and it came back up there. So you can loosen this up if you want to. You can do whatever you want with it, or take it out. You don't even have to put it in. But I just thought it was a little extra something to it. Okay. Do a screenshot there. What do you call it? YouTube. Okay, so this will be up for auction, and I have made a couple in there, and then I made this yellow one, which I think I'm about ready to put it into it, and then I put those bamboo handles on, and I'm going to try to sew up some, work on some Damn It dolls. I've got one already made, but I thought maybe I'll throw some others together. I think I've got some cut. I might just use those, and sew those up and stuff them and make them cute. But let me show you the Happy Mail. I do not know who it's from, but it came from Amazon, and it just said on the little thing, it didn't tell me who it was. It just said a gift for you. Enjoy your gift. So I have been enjoying it. So what they sent in this little velvet patch. This. Look at this. Isn't that cute? I just love it. And it matches my outfit. What do you think about that, guys? Matches my outfit. I just love it. Isn't that neat? And I love bracelets. I used to have all kinds of bracelets, tennis bracelets. And then they sent Be a Flamingo. Stand tall. Embrace your beauty. Be flexible. Spend time with your flock. Don't be afraid to get your feet wet. And never forget how how flamazing you are. Isn't that cute? Let's just do this. Isn't that pretty? Let's see, I think maybe it goes this way. Here we go. Isn't that cute? And I think it's iron or something. But isn't that adorable? Aren't they cute? There they go. I have this, you can see where the end dust is. That cabinet is full of flamingos. I will be moving these into the other room because I'm going to get rid of that. But yeah, I just love it so much. It's so pretty. They're so cute. And the workmanship on their beaks and everything is so cool. Little beady eyes. It is. Isn't that cute? I love it. So that will be going on my shelf. Might as well just keep it in the box until I get ready to. I'll bring it in the other room. But right now I'm going to keep it safe in the box. But isn't that the coolest? I don't know who sent it, but all I can say is thank you so much. When I received this, it made my day, my week, my month. I appreciate it so much. It's just so nice to be thought of. And I just love my flamingos. Thank you so much. That is so neat. So I'm not going to pick up my yo-yo blanket to show you. It's just so big. I'll wait till I get organized, get everything back in my craft room, and I'll show you that. So that's really what I've been working on. And in between, I've been making little bags and stuff like that. I made this little bag. This was lunch. I had crab cakes for lunch. I bought them frozen, then I cooked them with vegetables, and then I had I made this little bag the other night. It's just a little. I had this cotton sitting around, and I said, "Oh, I wonder if this would make a cute little bag." So I just made this little bag, and I thought, well, you never know, some little kid or something, or somebody might like it just to throw in their card or something like that. So I'll probably put this up for auction also. I had to grab it, but it's just a cute little design that I did. And it's just, just a handle. It's just a small little bit. It's something that I would grab to put if I was running to the store, to put my phone in and go to the doctor's, because I don't carry much in my bag anymore. I don't carry a big bag anyway. And I don't do anything. It goes on my shoulders because it hurts too much. But yes, I made that too. So I think that's all my makings that I have available right now. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know what's going on, and to remind you, you're getting close. 1st of July is coming up. What, tomorrow is 1st of July? And we're having the Boggy Creek Christmas in July, Boggy Creek Camp, Christmas in July auction on July the 19th at 8 o'clock. And everyone is welcome. We will begin at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And if you have any uh, items that you would like to donate, we have got some really neat stuff coming in. I will be doing a preview the week before. That'll be on Saturday. So the weekend before, I will do a preview of the items that I've received and some of the pictures of items that I've gotten. We've gotten hooks. We even got crocheted jewelry, which is beautiful. And I showed it, I think, on the Wednesday night thing. And then I got a message from her, and she said that if you could twist it a little bit to make it longer or whatever. So we will try that. So we got that, and we got some yarn, and my goodness, we've gotten so much, and it's just heartwarming. And I thank you guys so much. And Dory did it. She's donating the neck pillow, and I have right here. This one is the big one, or it's a 3-pointer, I'd say. But what happened to the one I use all the time? I'm either sitting on it or sleeping on it. This is my pride. This is the one that I use all the time. That's the flamingo side, and that's the cotton side. That side I use, if it's warm or whatever. Now, if I want something that's warm, I use the flannel side, and I just throw it right in the washer with the rest of my towels or whatever, and it comes out great. I don't know how I went without this. I put this on, and man, I just turn I go to the right, and I'm out, and it just feels so good on my neck. In fact, I'll have to admit that my neck has not hurt since I started using this. I mean, it's sore right below, but I mean, I used to have terrible kind of like headaches, and it would hurt right in here. And I would just sit there and rub it, but now it feels so much better. Getting old, the bones are not working right. Now, this pillow, I either can use it between my legs or between my knees to keep my spine. Because when your knees, your spine's not even, so to keep my spine even. Or I'll put it behind my back. So it makes a good, kind of throws me forward, because this chair, when I have the feet up, it throws my back, more weight on my back. And really, I need the relief not to have that weight. In fact, this chair is going to have to be replaced. My assistant, who likes to crawl on me, she uses it like a mountain. She climbs up there and picks at it, and so it's pretty worn. And I'm going to have to either get another one or get rid of this one or whatever. But I might have to start using my couch more. I used to sleep on my couch, but I'm going to rearrange my room a little bit so that I can watch my 65-inch TV. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. It'd be great for watching football games, that's for sure. But I don't have regular TV anymore. I just have cable and YouTube, Roku. But I think this thing has Netflix or something. I don't know. But it's going to be interesting. My TV, I figured out when I bought this, was 2010. 2010 is when I bought it. And so it's 15 years old, right? 10, 20, 25. Yeah, 15 years old. Over 15 years old. So when that lightning hit it, and it didn't, it didn't blow out the cable modem or whatever, but I got a new cable from Xfinity, so I could send this other stuff back, and it's one tower that a gateway, I guess it is. So I need to hook that up to the new 65-inch TV. I think it's hysterical. Now all I need is another able body, not even able body, just another body. I'll just take any kind of body to help me lift that cardboard off and then lift the TV. The TV is not that heavy, but once I get the cardboard off and then I have to lay the TV on the floor or to put the legs on. There's two legs. They're simple now. You put the two legs, you hook it up and turn it on, and away we go. So that's nice. Very, very nice. And I have the Roku, so I can, I'll hook that up and everything. But the one thing it does, with this neuropathy and with all the pain in my legs and my feet, and then listen to this. The other day, I had my support stockings on, and I was sitting here. Also, I just felt this pain going down, like somebody was crawling down my leg. And the next day I woke up and my big toe is blue, and it's red and swollen. And that's my big toe. It doesn't hurt or anything. It's just I can't wear closed shoes. I've never been able to play. Since I moved to Florida, I haven't been able to wear closed shoes very well. And so it wasn't from wearing closed shoes, but it's just, I just wonder if maybe it was a little blood clot or something that shot down to my toe. And I haven't had that crawling feeling in my leg anymore. So it could be that it's a little clot that hit my big toe. I remember when my dad had he had a stomach embolism that burst, and from that when it burst, it clots shot all over the place, and one went down into his toe, and I saw that. It's similar to what I saw, and then one went to his base of his neck, and he became brain dead, and we pulled the plug. So he had heart issues like I did, but he was 65 or 66 when he passed away. So I'm 80. I made it 80. I didn't think I'd ever see this age, but here I am, 80 years old, all alone with my cat, the cat lady. Oh my God. So anyway, I just wanted to give you all an update, 30 minutes of an update, right? And then we'll get into the nitty gritty stuff later on, maybe Friday. I'll promise I'll try Friday to get out a video, show you the yo-yo and whatever. I do have another person there, I think, that I haven't shown you yet, but maybe I'll get some Damn It dolls made and stuff like that. I want to make, people have asked me to make some Billy bags, besides these crochet ones, but the cloths, the fabric tote bags or whatever. And I've been looking at videos. Oh God, there's so many neat ways of doing them. And I've been drinking my protein drink. I found one that I like, and I have to order it from Amazon. And it turned out Amazon's a little cheaper than Walmart. Walmart never has it. So I order it from Amazon. It's pretty expensive and all that good stuff. So anyway, I'm having my protein and trying to stay healthy. But this weather, it's so cloudy now. It's been nasty looking all day. So anyway, I'm going to say goodbye, and I might have to start looking for a body around this place to help me. The two maintenance men live right across the hall, but they don't speak English very well. They pretend like they don't care to even learn English. So
you can't really ask them to help you. They're not. I don't think they're supposed to help you in case liabilities and all that shit stuff. I'm sorry. Oh, and then I don't know. I just want to let you know that my girlfriend did not receive her Social Security money this month. So please be sure you check your bank and stuff. I did get mine, but she didn't get hers. She said the last check she got was June 21st or something like that of last month. I mean May, not June. So yeah. So what a mess. What a mess. So anyway, keep an eye on all that. And of course, I have to mention the Karen Reed case that we've been watching. She got a not guilty um, vote, and so she's free and at home. And now there's sort of all the stuff is dying down from that, and she's on probation for a year for DUI or OUD or whatever they call it there in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So that was good news. That was a great day. So now I hope somebody figures out or it comes out what really happened that night. Now we all want to know. It's going to make a great movie. So when it comes out, you have to watch it. And I've been watching some great movies. I've been watching The Waterfront. I think that's on Netflix. That's pretty good. And I watched Straw. That that is amazing. That was a great acting. I think she was nominated or received an Academy Award for that or supporting. I don't know, but if you ever get a chance, watch it. It's called Straw. And then The Waterfront. I think that's on Netflix. And what else did I watch? Um, I think that's all I can think of now. I mean, I'll probably watch a movie tonight. It might be one I watched yesterday. I just can't remember it. It's that bad. Okay, everybody, I'm going to let you go, and we'll have an update, and I'll get ready for my premiere. I want to thank everybody for your donations. I know I don't respond quickly enough. It's either my hands are hurting or I wait till later in the evening when I take my last meds or something and I'll respond. But sometimes my fingers just doesn't work. They just get so stiff. But I have the stuff I rub on them that helps. It helps a little bit. So, but I do thank you. I thank you. I thank you. And it's it's amazing what people are doing. Donna, who lives here in Florida, had a tumbleweed party, and for every tumbleweed, she gave them a raffle, and then they had a drawing for a bag at the end, and she raised some money and 200 tumbleweeds that she's sending. So I have to send her my address, which is in my description of my videos, but she says she doesn't subscribe to me, I guess, because all my information there, address and stuff. But I'm so excited to add that money to what I have now, so we'll have a bunch of cash to help um, buy these things to add to the auction money for Boggy Creek. So I'm really excited, and it's just wonderful, just wonderful. I just love it. They look like they were having such a good time. And I was thinking, oh, I wish I had been there. I would have loved to have been there to join the ladies. That would have been so much fun. But I'm not a social butterfly anymore. I'm just a snail. Call me Billy the Snail. Okay, everybody, take care, and hopefully I'll be back on Friday. and I'll update you and show you some. I got stuff already laid out to show you that's in the other room, but I just didn't feel like getting up and getting it. And so I will talk to you on Friday. Let me push the button. I know I got to push a button. I just got to find the right button. Take care, everybody. I'll see you Friday.